some people ask me why would I want a wood stove while you're out ice fishing instead of propane. First of all, one of the big things is you don't need to haul propane with you. You just need fucking wood. Second of all, it's freaking toasting here. Yeah, that's a welding mat. Doesn't look freaking pretty, but whatever. It's protecting it. But right there, hot food, hot coffee, hot breakfast. Even brought a percolator. So today's project, I'm going to take this air tank and we're going to make a wood stove out of whatever I have kicking around here. I've got a wood stove door already, but that might need some modification. I double check my measurements on this tank, but I suspect it's going to be about 18 inches long. It's a thick wall tank. It has legs already pre-welded on it. It's being an air tank, so what I'm going to do is I'm also going to relocate those legs. I'm going to make this chimney work. That's I think it's like a 4-inch OD and like 3 3/4 or 3 7/8 or something in ID. So we're going to get that on here too. I don't know how I'm going to do it because I've got to put it on the back and the back's curved. I only have enough steel right now to do one flat side, so we'll see how this works. Once I get this flat steel is going to be for the door side. I got a thinner, narrower piece. It's a little wider than this bracket, and then I'm going to actually cut the tank, weld that in, and that'll be a cooking surface. I run diesel heat in there, but when it's cold out, it doesn't keep up that well. Like I'm talking like minus 20 Celsius, 15, you can start seeing the decline. So planning on a trip, depends on weather next weekend. So I'm gonna do a wood stove because if anything happens, there's abundance of firewood. At least we can stay warm till you know, in the event worst case we have to wait for help to show up. So hoping not, but you can't beat wood for reliability in that aspect. Diesel heater, I mean, runs off 12 volt. I have 2 batteries in my truck. One's an auxiliary with an isolator for my starting circuit or starting battery. So it's better to play it safe than sorry. So we will get pitter pattering. Be right back. So this one's a little crooked, but this is also a little crooked. It's matched up on the other side over there, so it'll get me in the ballpark where I need to be. So we're gonna stay horizontal. I was just thinking about that because it gives more surface area for the wood of the steel to heat up for in this application. So that's what we're gonna stick with. We're gonna stick with the horizontal idea. I'm just gonna cut these legs off, cut the legs off the next one, and one step closer to getting this thing tacked up. I'll be right back. So last night we suffered some technical difficulties. The GoPro froze up, wouldn't turn back on, so I kept plugging along at this heater. Well, I hope this shows up. I don't have my phone in for preview, but it's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe more like that. It's got a slight curve. It's a mandrel pipe, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put it in like that and do a little douche and flop door there. Since this door is only going to open up roughly about 90 degrees from the stove surface. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, where I'm thinking. So we'll get the welder hooked up and we'll get her buzzed in. It seems to be working. Got that going. We even got chainsaw parts in this one. 3-inch air control thingamajiggery. Just makeshift pipe in the meantime, just so smoke's not in my face. Seems to be working. Sweet.